Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Pires 4 replay. Spawn on the south side as the red Delhi Sultanate, we have Warm, Retold. Spawn on the top left side as the magenta Chinese, we have Kaiser, Johan. When it comes to map generation, Delhi Sultanate does have the improved berries, so gotta keep an eye on that. We got a decent deer deposit here. Berries a little bit farther forward, and that is the large berry deposit. See extra berry bushes here. The smaller one that's nearby is a little bit to the right, a little bit more exposed. Well, there's all in front of the tree deposit. A bit of gold deer deposit and stone be in front of him as well, so maybe a good spot for secondary town center would be next to this gold. Try to corral the deer to the secondary town center. Bit more gold and stone here. 3 stone deposits right here. For the English player, or not English player, Chinese player. Of course, he is supervising the sheep collection. Gets a bit of taxable income as well. Find some more sheep there. Got a decent amount of foliage here. Deer deposit in a pretty safe spot there. Easy to wall this in. A little bit exposed there, but you should be able to get this gold deposit nice and secure as well. A couple small wood deposits back here as well. Tower Victory and First Bureau Academy being put on the field, so Delhi Sultanate player maybe eyeing. Maybe he's going for the Bardic in the Sun. Oh wait. He knows against Delhi Sultanate. He wants to build the Bardic in the Sun in the center of the map to deny the Sacred Site from being captured. This will be a later age up as well. He's tasked 4 villagers onto it, while on C2. This is a lot of villagers now not collecting. Red does spot this. You're welcome. I don't know, this may sound a little bit bad. If you want me to cast any of your replays, if you have any replays, I'm more than willing to. Just send me just type in your gamer tag and make sure your replays have open. I'll leave that up to you. Red has now aged on up. Tower Victory can get you some very nice units. Stable being put on the field, eyeing for a bit of stability in his life. Aren't we all? Imperial Academy not being put on the ruins of the Imperial Academy. And it does get placed on down, which does of course improve the taxable income here. Not a problem. Scout moving around. Do have decent deer. He does spot the deer deposit. I think I already mentioned that. Red, of course, gets free research, so professional scouts can always be a possibility. All the deer is dead here, so maybe it's time for professionals actually utilizing professional scouts. Kaiser is being put in the field, so I shall slow down the replay. This villager try to bop the sheep. That sheep is going to be a general one day. He's going to lead armies of battle. It won't go down to a mere bop. Villagers get inside the village. How fitting. Of course, Imperial official had to get in there as well. That's not a place for a person of his stature. He needs more spearmen. Got more spearmen being pulled on the field. They're not hardened spearmen just yet. So they actually do lack quite a bit of bonus damage. I think their bonus damage is plus 24 when they get hardened spearmen. Hardened spearmen research is actually important against, at least fighting against cavalry. And there's a good amount of Ghazi Raiders. His age up was slow due to building the Bardic in the Sun in the center of the map. Town Center does get some good shots there. We also got Sultanate in the field, which against the 2 range armor does do 2 damage per bolt. He gets plus 1 range armor being researched right now for Delhi Sultanate, which will help count out the Sultanate. Make him do 50% less damage. He sees all these Ghazi Raiders and the Scout, so more spearmen are needed. Delhi Sultanate now trying to mix in some archers, help engage those spearmen, and of course the Tower of Victory. They do have improved attack speed. Ghazi Raiders more than being pulled on the field. He has 11 at the moment, which is a good number. To be honest, any number above 0 is probably a good number to have. Like villagers. Any number above 0 villagers is a good number. Now I'm going to take time to torch on the Vatican Sun. Does take a bit of time. Vatican Sun's hand cannoneer shot is a bit slow, but does hit pretty hard. It's able to punch the armor a little bit better than outposts. I also never know how many horsemen or Ghazi raiders in this case takes the torch down Vatican Sun without taking 2 severe losses, but he is pulling back his stuff one at a time. And thanks to the fact he does have not just Age 2 scholars, but Age 1 scholars, he can get them healed up. Zuchnews and Spearman trying to poke out. It may be better for the Zuchnews to actually get inside the Bardican Sun, because right now they do 3 damage per bolt. Inside the Bardican Sun, they get 3 damage per arrow. Much more safer, so I think it actually is a bit better to get them inside into the garrison. It does need +1 damage, of course, be grateful. It'll give them a plus 100% damage increase versus those Ghazi raiders. Oh, and we've got professional scouts now being utilized. Deer deposit. This one's being seized, so it's his deer deposit down here. He's already queued up the other deer deposits. Very nice. This deer deposit can't be stolen as well. I never know, since deer comes in groups of 7s, I never know if you should go for 3 scouts or for 4 scouts. 4 scouts will reduce number of trips. 3 scouts, honestly, just going for 6, grabbing 6 out of 7 deer is all still very good. You don't have to go for all 7. Now we got some Deadly Sultan archers with increased attack speed. They're very nice to have. Zuchnews will be effective versus them. He still has the +1 armor. There's +1 damage there. A very critical upgrade for the Zuchnews. Whether it be if you're getting it before or after the range armor. Either way, very important. So we've got Spearman and Zuchnews. It's actually been a while since the last I've seen this composition. Don't really see Zuchnews all too often, but then again, I do cast replays that tend to be longer, so people be maybe a little bit less aggressive in H2. I can never tell. There's no way for me to tell what replays I cast just based on length. I think shorter ones are more likely to be one-sided. Sacred Site now decaptured up here. Red has only 1 Sacred Site, giving 3 extra villages worth of gold income. Chinese player does, of course, have Song Tendency, while only have the 1 town center. Does have plus 25% faster villager production. If I remember correctly as well, the tooltip says, oh, it provides plus 33 faster production. I don't think that's actually correct. Because if you think about it, it says the build time is 15 seconds. Base build time is 20 seconds. So if you were to think it this way, I'm trying to mathematically do that quickly, and 33% of 10 is, well, 3.3 times that by 2 for 20. So that should be a reduction by 6.6 seconds. So this should either say, depending on how rounding works, either should say 13 or 14 seconds if it's 33 faster production. But it says 15, so at least we believe it's 25% faster production instead. At least for villagers, it may actually affect military units differently. We do now have the siege engineers being researched by the Deadly Sultanate player. In fact, he has gotten that before the melee armor and damage. He does spot this deer deposit unclaimed, so Red now knows he can perhaps steal some venison. He only has 4 scouts in the field. This 1 scout is attached to this formation just so he has, well, scouting. Snooze gets some good damage there. He's trying to build some walls with that archer. Scholar trying to claim this sacred site. He has 55 health remaining. 25. Yeah, he's not going to get it. Compound Defender now being researched, so he's not eyeing for House of Learning. I think House of Learning can give you, combine that with the Tower of Victory, you get some very, very nice mana arms as the Deadly Sultanate, some of the best mana arms in the game. Does take a bit of damage there. These units taking a little bit of damage there, keeping Magenta at bay. Both sides have similar armory sizes. Magenta is slightly lower quality, but still similar quality nonetheless. Relic being picked up by Red, very nice. Chinese player has not aged on up. Combat Founder means he gets his village fortress researching immediately. Does take 5 minutes, however. At the current research rate, at least. He has to pull it out, Banner Ram there. Scholar trying to pick up this relic. Wait, oh, you can get a... I never knew that you can put a monk with a relic, or in this case, Scholar relic, inside of a Banner Ram. Actually, never knew that. Never tried it, though. They are technically classified as transports, so it makes sense. We do now have the Horseman charge rate 4, receive a massive volley there. It'll take a bit of time to get additional range armor. And those guys are just getting ripped apart. Spearmen, Zushnoos, there's too much there. The Scholar could... Nah, he won't be able to get the Wolo going. Banner Ram make it in circle. Does take out some of those villagers there. Red lost decent sizes army. Of course, he doesn't have really timing attacks. If he somehow does pull off a timing attack, his opponents are really far behind. It'd be another 40 seconds before his veteran archer research. Mangonel pulled in the field, very nice. Horseman gains some free damage there. We also got a very rare Chinese archer mixed on in. Chinese archer does go down. Vatican Sun damage, but alive, so it can still fire some hand cannoneer shots. That guy got shanked. I'm not sure what it was. Looks like a spearman. More of the wall is being finalized there. Veteran Zunchnu research. No veteran spearman just yet. Oh, that is long distance harvesting in the deer deposit. I do not like to see that. Some of these villagers are also on the wrong side as well. Batarams, Magnos, good amount of siege weapons being pulled up by the Deadly Sultanate. He's also going for the War Elephant. It is classified as heavy, so we'll see bonus damage from crossbowmen as well as spearmen. He also knows he's fighting against a good number of spearmen. I don't think the War Elephant's a good idea. I can see the Tower Elephant. That will be very resilient and easier to keep alive. I don't think the War Elephant's a good idea at the moment. Palace Guard now being pulled on the field. Veteran Spearman almost complete for Magenta. Going for some basic economic research. Got a single granary on the field. There's stone paws in the way. He may want to collect it. We got some Chinese crossbowmen on being deployed in field. Just a staggering 2 of them. 1 elephant deployed in field. We got a massive number of Delhi's Sultanate archers as well. Elephants do have plenty of health, but I don't think their healthiness will become in play versus all those spearmen. You're also going for a compound defender, so can't get the the Mao to research to make his elephants move faster, just stick in formation better. Keep now being pulled in the field. He does have village fortress almost complete, so this will be effectively another villager queue. Right, trying to be sneaky, trying to collect some of this gold up here. Second side still captured up there. Overall, seems like the Chinese economy. Actually, the Chinese economy, well, he does have more villagers. He, of course, doesn't have the economic research as well. In fact, the Chinese players hardly touch the economic research, so the economies. Once these guys get done building, we need to check the income per minute. It looks like Chinese economy is still doing quite well. Once these guys drop off a load, it's only a partial load. Maybe it's time for a bit of weapon placements? Not sure. Yeah, the economy's... Yeah, it looks like the Chinese economy is still better. Of course, a lot of room for improvement via research. A single bannerman push way forward and take out the Bradican Sun. This is pretty much a 5,000 health outpost. Scar does find some of these villagers. They're trying to bring back home the bacon. Oh, then again, no. Bacon's haram. The venison. War Elephant and Archer trying to stop the Palace Guard. Luckily, Palace Guard have less armor, so the Delhi Sultan archers can get a little bit better. Bradican Sun goes down. Magenta did not bother protecting it. Army value is very similar, while Magenta does have a larger army size. Got multiple clock tower spring goals being deployed in the field. Well, these guys are not well protected at all. Concealment is the first layer of defense. If I were to call another YouTuber I like to watch, Spookston, it does a lot of War Thunder stuff. He calls it the survivability onion. First layer is concealment, because if they don't know where you are, you can't be killed. For the most part. Depends which game. Games like War Game, Red Dragon, artillery is a good way to kill things you don't see. By the way, we've got Palace Guard in their distance. Red's now assaulting way forward. A single War Elephant act as a battering ram has good number of spring golds poured out. That villager found the spring golds. Which it only has 3 at the moment, and these are clock tower spring golds, so they take a lot more abuse, and plus there's a lot more of them. Which does not. Oh no, that's Delhi Sultanate. They don't have clock tower variants. These are 3 clock tower variants, going for 2 more. So red should still be a win out. These clock tower variants can take a little bit more hits. Does take out 1 before it fires off another shot. Does take out 3 for 3, so equal trade, which means not good for Magenta. Mangonel's getting massive hits there, cleaving through these crossbowmen and Zunchnus. Got mass archers there. Does take out another Mangonel there. Does take out that spring gold. Taking out the Mangonels actually made him the better option for Magenta, since that's the higher threat. That's the purpose of the spring golds, to take out your opponent's important siege weapons, and those are the important ones. Because if he would have took out the Mangonels, then his opponent's spring golds have had nothing to protect. And not like there's anything else for him to kill. Except that last Mangonel there. Red's army is at 100. Is at 60 versus army of 42. Value's still favoring Red because he has a large number of elephants on the field. He also has some small safe wood deposits there. Plus this one's untouched. This one's completely consumed, barring some downed trees. Scholar healing up some of these war elephants now. Now the court architect research for the Delhi Sultanate. Of course, it will take a bit of time, as we all know. Let's see, how many villager queues does he have? There appears to be the one keep at the moment, so he has 2 villager queues versus opponents. I think just the one town center, so Red will start catching up on villager numbers. Got a good number of archers here. Of course, he's a palace guard, which means less armor. Palace guards do find a good number of crossbowmen. Here comes the war elephants. These war elephants do have good amounts of armor. They have 5 melee armor at the moment. They can get up to 6. That looks like a spot for a great gatehouse. Wait, there's a stone wall gate. That's the wrong type of gate. There's enough resources for a... What the... Okay. Why the great gate? Why the stone gate then? I'm just a little bit confused by that. Maybe there's some way you can use that to project the gatehouse somewhere to the side of it. I'm not exactly sure. Never really looked into the Great Gatehouse and what the stipulations on building it. Those just attempting to repair up the Vatican of the Sun. Those just pretty much got trampled by those elephants. The Great Gatehouse hoping to really scoop up this gold deposit, and sort of weird how it's also somewhat overlapping the gold deposit as well. So the Great Gatehouse may have a weird property where you can actually overlap things they shouldn't overlap. Since it's projected off the stone walls, it should be in the middle of stone walls, but since it's on the gate, I think the gate made it so it can punch over a little bit over the gold deposit. That's interesting. Can that make it also traversable underneath the thing? Hey, he's building the stone wall there. It may cause some weird bug stuff. Could be classified as an exploit, but not a really huge gain right there, so I have no idea. It still may be a good idea to go for a second mining camp over here, just get a bit more coverage. Personally, I've never really been a big fan of people utilizing exploits. This, like I said, could be technically classified as an exploit, but the gains are minor, so it's fine enough. I also saw ended up being pulled in the field, just giving some gunpowder elephants. Additionally, there's also traversable land up, or not land, walls up there, so you can get some good defensive bonus if they so choose. I'm just trying to go for a keep here, which may help him protect that gold deposit. Very nice. He also went for a mining camp over here, which that mining camp was built before the gate. That gate keep. And the keep does become a drop-off point as well. "44 villager kills? Did Red really kill that many? I've not been paying attention to those archers. That can't be right. How did Red kill that many villagers? I've not been paying that close attention, but still. Has Red really killed that many villagers? I see a large amount of unoccupied farms there, so did that small group of archers come around and kill off that many villagers? I have not been paying attention to that. I was too more focused on the Great Gatehouse. So both players in Age 4, Chinese players dangerously low in villagers right now, I would say. Magenta may need to get a secondary town center going. This map also has the trade post in the corners of the map, so he could try supplementing in some traders as an alternative. Granted, Chinese traders don't have any improvements for them. They mostly get their improvements from the various villager dynasty effects, the ancient techniques research, as well as granaries, as well as pagodas, which Red has 4 relics, so pagoda's not really an option, except for one. Oops, my apologies, hit my microphone. You know as well, if you ever try to look at how many gunpowder elephants he has, take this number and divide it by 3, because it counts, it's a little bit bugged where it counts the guys in the load at the back of it in the garrison. And the hold, and as part of the numbers. And now we got additional towns over here, very good. He's still Song Dynasty. And most just want to say, oh, go Yuan Dynasty. He needs the more village production at the moment. And right now, Delhi Sultanate has a massive resource float. And he's going for a very large number of elephants. His opponent, as each news can be useful. He's lacking also spearmen. He has an okay number of crossbowmen. Going for more crossbowmen. Has these number of palace guards roam the field, which will have trouble versus those war elephants. Of course, gunpowder elephants starting to be mixed on in as well. Villagers attempting to build some more outposts there. May be able to steal some berries. Oh, what did I hear? Did I hear the Force March being active there? I think that may have been Force March I heard activated. He ran straight into a wall. Not a brick wall, though. Elephants say hello to the keep. Yeah, that keep won't last all too long, to say the least. One war elephant does take some significant amount of damage. All of them are pulling back. They do, in fact, travel in herds. Alscar does find a decent number of villagers there. Of course, these villagers do move at a decent pace. Does inside of the keep there, and that palace guard found some boiling oil on top of his head. Magenta does have good sized army right now. You got more gunpowder units being pulled by Delhi's Sultanate player. Chemistry is almost complete as well as incendiary arrows. So you must have 2 universities on the field. Does take a bit of damage there. Magenta's now eyeing for a keep here of zone. And there's not a lot of gold left there to contest with. It's also a good amount of gold still over here, so which Red's able to clean it on up. Magenta's not claiming that gold deposit. Red's also going to take a swipe of this gold as well. Inspire does have pyrotechnics research. He is also going for more Zunschnus. Doesn't have veteran Zunschnus. Going for ancient techniques. We'll give him plus 8% collection rate at the moment. Does find some more villagers there. Got more villagers here, which more Palace Guard could intercept. Magenta has not really got a whole large number of villagers playing. We do now have Imperial Palace going up. He's going for his Johan dynasty. Guess he's not taking time to get more villagers out. One town center is not currently building as well, which has actually probably been an oversight. Needs to have village production. Magenta's now pushing way forward, has a good sized army. If Red can withstand the assault, he can easily counterattack and win. He has a massive float of resources, of all the resources, including over 1,000 stone. If Compound Defender, that's what, another 2 more keeps ready to be built. Of course, the Imperial Palace is actually going to be very nice right now. Red has villagers everywhere, so able to hunt down these villagers a little bit better. And just now trying to establish a keep here. This stone deposit only has 100 stone remaining. This one still has plenty of stone remaining. Spring Galls here, unable to complete. Needs more population space. And some of these structures started slowly torching down. Got a decent number of elephants now pushing way forward. And now we do also have, what's this? Elite Ghazi Raider. I don't know why, I just didn't recognize the icon. Good to send the Clock Tower Bombard. Does have 10 range, which matches the range of the bomb or the cannon replacement. Actually, no, slightly outranges this, so maybe a little micro, keep it at range. So just now migrating out of there. Already stole all this stone. Found some boiling oil as well. Nice players in Yuan Dynasty. Not many villagers collecting up gold at the moment. Again, Magenta is not getting a whole lot of villager production. I wonder if he's cut all villager production at the moment. Oh, he's at pop cap, that's why. I've not been paying attention to population numbers. So he's at pop cap at the moment. He has a good number of hand cannoneers and crossbow. Crossbow need to focus down those war elephants. He is starting to gun down these clock tower nested bees with his own gunpowder units. Good stutter steps away. Takes out his opponent's hand cannoneers. These tower elephants do have 14 range armor, which is quite significant, and they're not classified as heavy, so the crossbow will not do bonus damage against them. But fire attack is going to be very useful, which outranges these hand cannoneers in the back. Could have took out a couple of them, but did not. Just need to fall back and get some scholars to them. Buys another keep here. Now Chinese players out of gold. He needs to task more villagers on a gold mine, in which there's still 600 gold left there. It's probably a good idea to just task a handful of villagers back onto it. Another keep here, as well as trying to clean up the trees, looks like. It also does provide some protection for the trade post, so everyone wants to go for some traders. Magenta has a better posture on the field, but I feel like Red is in a much stronger position. In fact, he just needs some more stone and he can go acquire Wonder. A lot more stone, because Wonders cost a lot of stone. The Great Palace of Agra, however you pronounce it, does cost 4,000 stone, and there's basically not a lot of stone left on the map, so you have to buy it. Yeah, that's 100 stone, that's 200 stone, and magenta, that's basically Magenta's. Does have Tithe Barn. Got a good amount of elephants here, and a good number of scholars to heal and mend the flesh of these elephants. You may have increased attack speed and other benefits while in the healing state. The Imperial Palace does also act as a large lighthouse, so he's able to see this force move around. Villagers there, scholars say hi to the villagers. Villagers have to run away from those stampeding elephants. And there's a lot of keeps back here, so he's not going to be able to harass the economy all too well as well. Palace Guard trying to way forward. Not really a great item in that situation. He needs those necessities to focus on those scholars. He has a mass AoE healing there. Hankinius overall gains good fire support. Start to take out some of the war elephants. Hankinius just in large numbers. He needs to focus fire down those units. I do think the necessity stretch tried to splash down the scholars. Overall, he did a good. Red has a couple of these gunpowder elephants creeping on forward. Overall, Magenta did a great job to stop the stampeding elephants. When you get a full army of at least some elephants charging at you, it's actually very hard to deal with them, even with counter units. Villagers now abandoning the granaries. Also got a pile of rubble there. Not stone, just rubble. Does have increased attack speed. Doesn't know if it affects the guys in the back. Maybe. Does not appear to affect the guys in the back, just the elephant itself. At least increased attack speed. But Red could eye for a wonder victory at this moment. Does do some drive-bys against these villagers. It reminds me of the old joke of let's go clunk, 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 bang, clunk, 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 clunk. And all of them is drive-by. But this Deadly Sultanate of the is drive-by. And now got more of these elephants pushing forward, this time with some cannon support. The Great Gatehouse does offer a pretty powerful placement here. But he's going to get hit pretty hard. Great Gatehouse does go down. There's also the regular Gatehouse he can destroy as well at it. University here, and looks like he's gotten not a whole lot of research, or really any. We also got a cannon placement here. Going to cause some issues for nearby villagers if they ever get vision. Spearmen starting to go on down there. Got a good number of spearmen. Spearmen, hand cannoneers, probably a good combination. Hand cannoneers just always hit hard. They declare what they shoot at. They love to shoot at everything. And spearmen, of course, be a bit more of a designated counter. Keep seeing some fire. What's happening over here? God's Raiders do manage to creep on in. Has a handful of spearmen to engage them. He needs to rebuild some of these walls. Set up a brick of walls there. One bombard does go down. Elephants being pursued by these hand cannoneers. More of these elephants don't go down. He does have siege works research, so these guys have 50 range armor. They can stand quite a beating from these hand cannoneers. Elite Spearman research on the way for Deadly Sultanate. That may be the last of all possible research available to them. A number of outposts here. And he does at least get everything ghosted and walled in. Bombard slowly going down. God's Raiders do find an opening there. He immediately gets that wall on in. He has a handful of Kaiser Raiders here, a couple of Palace Scars here to help defend, not a whole lot. And looks like Magenta does not have elite army tactics. When we saw that University going down, he could really use elite army tactics at the moment. And Kinnear is being pursued by the Kaiser Raiders, very good. Gunpowder Elephant's also advancing as well. Villagers also aiding the torching. And it's down to 60 villagers versus 133. And with how much... Actually, Red's actually too much out of gold at the moment. He needs to get out some more traders. And looks like Magenta is back in the game there. This hand grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.